Hello everyone! Ayan! Welcome po sa ating channel para sa mga bago pa lang na nakarating dito. Thank you so much for dropping by. Sana may magustuhan yung ating video at may matutunan kayo. At para sa lahat ng ating mga suking subscriber, welcome back! Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na suporta. Pasensya na po kayo sa aking pa-jacket na ganyan kasi po ako'y galing sa labas at kami ay 9 degree at the moment. Hindi na ako nagubad kasi feeling ko malamig pa rin. Tapos gusto ko nang matapos tong video na to. Lately kasi medyo na busy tayo. Marami tayong pinagkaabalahan at maraming kaganapan sa buhay ni Teacher Racky. Matapos ko lang tong video ng for highly proficient teachers, ikukwento ko kayo sa inyo lahat. Lahat. I'm sure matutuwa kayo. Anyway, ito na nga ang pagpapatuloy ng ating RPMS tool for highly proficient teacher for school year 2022 to 2023. Natapos na natin ang lahat ng classroom observable indicators. Natapos na natin ang unang tatlong non-classroom observable indicators. And for this video, we're going to add up 3 more non-classroom observable indicators para sa susunod 3 uli. Tapos na ang ating highly proficient. Minamadali ko na po talaga. Medyo nadidelay lang talaga. Sorry na agad. Kasi nabibisi talaga si Teacher Racky. Kaya tapusin na natin to para next video na ulit tayo. Last video na for highly proficient. At ipapamigay na natin, share na natin ang completed RPMS portfolio for highly proficient teacher. Malapit na ang submission. I know na. Alam ko, sorry. Eto na. Nagmamadali na si Teacher Racky. So, bago yan, umpisahan na natin ang ating pa-shoutout para sa video na to. Ang dami nito ha. Pasensya na kayo. Pag hindi kayo interesado, you can skip this. Diretso na kayo sa main video. But I need to do this for my mga suki subscribers. Ano po? I would like to start with Sir Jose Brazil Vencito. Napakasipag, napaka-supportive. Sabi niya, hello po Teacher Racky. Thanks po again. More blessings. Thank you so much, sir. At sabi niya pa, pinapanood ko ng buo ang videos niyo, Teacher Racky. Kasi dami ko pong nalalaman. Sana all pinapanood din ng buo yung video. Ay, nako. Medyo nagdadamdam ako, pero sige, okay lang. Yung mga nagko-comment, diba, sabi natin kailangan mag-comment sa objective 1 to 15 para maka-avail ng completed portfolio. Talaga makikita mo talaga, mga 2 seconds lang ang pagitan ng mga comment. Ibig sabihin, hindi pinapanood yung video. Skip agad. Hi! Sana po panoorin nyo. Kahit saglit lang, panoorin nyo po. Kung hindi kaya, okay, fine. Wala tayong magagawa. Ganun talaga ang buhay. Sige po, nauunawaan ko po kayo. Sana nauunawaan nyo rin ako. Anyway, we'll move on to Ma'am Noemi Gonzalez. Si Ma'am Noemi Gonzalez is a teacher from Kisaw Elementary School. Diyan po ako graduate at ang aking mga anak. Hello po, teacher. Sabi niya, thanks for sharing po. Sabi niya pa, requesting for the copy po. Ma'am, alam niyo na po paano mag-request. Ano po? Doon po sa ating Facebook page. And we have from Maria Teresa Bagcal. Sabi niya, salamat po Teacher Racky. You're welcome po. From Ma'am Arlene Arellano. Thank you and God bless po. Thank you so much po. From Ma'am Glenda Besa, thanks for sharing. God bless. Salamat din po. From Teacher Jo's TV, thank you so much po. It's a big help po. Ito si Teacher Jo ay hipag ko po na nagtuturo din sa Kisaw Elementary School. Thank you for watching. Meron din po siyang YouTube channel. Ayan, ilalagay ko dito yung yung YouTube channel niya. Baka interesado kayo. Nagagawa siya ng mga video lesson for elementary teachers. Opo, baka makatulong sa inyo. Bisitahin nyo pag may time kayo. Salamat po. Next one from Naya. Hi, thank you for sharing, ma'am. Ito po ay account ng pamangkin ko na ginagamit ng kapatid ko. Kasi sabi ko sa kanya, hindi ka makaka-avail pag hindi ka nanood ng aking mga videos. Ayun, nanonood at nagko-comment naman siya. Ang higpit ni Teacher Racky kahit sa kapatid, And we have from Ma'am Delilah Cabahog. Hello po, Teacher Racky. Good afternoon. Thank you for this very informative video. You're welcome po, ma'am. From Mr. Peyape. Sana tama yung pagbigkas ko. Thank you for sharing your expertise. It's really a big help to us. You're welcome po. From Ma'am Elisa Costillas. Hello po, Teacher Racky. Salamat sa pag-share ng iyong expertise. You're welcome po. From Ma'am Beth Taida Raquiez. Thank you so much, Teacher Racky, for this video. From Ma'am Maricel Bontigaw. Thank you, Teacher Racky. This is a big help to all of us teachers. You're welcome po. From Sir Ed Basmayor. Thank you, Teacher Racky, for this very informative video. You're welcome po. And from Ma'am Marlene Batistil. Thank you, Teacher Racky. You're welcome po, Ma'am. From Ma'am Glenda Peria. Thank you, Teacher Racky. You're welcome. And we have from Ma'am Lani Chumayaw. Correct niyo po ako kung mali ako. Salamat, Teacher Racky. Thank you for sharing this video. Nakakatulong talaga sa amin. You're welcome po. From Ma'am Nerissa Dizon, thank you for sharing. God bless. Thank you po. From Ma'am Wilma Tibre, thank you po, Teacher Racky. Teacher Wilma Tibre po from Northern Samar. Hello po sa lahat ng teachers ng mga taga Northern Samar. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. From Ma'am Bunso Kitevis, maraming salamat po, napakalaking tulong po kung hindi po ako nagkakamali. Ito po ay another teacher from Kisaw Elementary School. Naging teacher po ito ng aking mga Tsunaki. Hello, Ma'am Armida Kitevis. Tama ba, Ma'am? Hello po. From Ma'am Loving Vlogs, thank you for sharing. From Ma'am Febelin Taborada, wow, thanks, Teacher Racky. From Teacher Desyang, thank you po. From Teacher Christine, thank you, Teacher Racky, for a very comprehensive and knowledgeable explanation from all of us Campo 4 Elementary School Teachers Ramon Magsaysay. Saang parte ng Pilipinas kaya ito, ma'am? So hello po sa lahat ng mga teachers ng Campo 4 Elementary School Ramon Magsaysay. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. From Ma'am Myla Limpiada, thank you po, Teacher Racky. God bless po. From Ma'am Leia Gumela, hello Ma'am Racky, salamat at pa-share po ng template at saka SAT and MRF tab X. Ma'am, dun po tayo sa ating Facebook page. Ano po, nagre-request. Okay. Next one, again from Ma'am Leia Gumela. Hello Ma'am Racky, SAT, MRF for MT1 to 4 po yung hiningi ko, ma'am, at saka template ng IPCRF ng MT po. Salamat, narinig ko ang pa-shoutout mo, binasa ang message ko. You're welcome po. Doon po tayo mag-usap sa ating Facebook page. Maraming salamat. From Ma'am Ivy Malanog, thanks po, teacher. You're welcome. From Ma'am Grace Irene Rebuyas, hello ma'am, namimiss na kita. Thanks again and again, Teacher Racky. You're welcome po. From Ma'am Euphemia Dolores, isa pa to, namimiss ko na din to si ma'am. Thanks very much, Teacher Racky, for ever support you of us. You're welcome po. From Ma'am Vernaline Lynn Calio, thank you po. You're welcome. And that's it para sa ating pa-shoutout. Ang haba, no? Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nagko-comment, sa lahat ng mga nagla-like ng video na to, at syempre sa lahat ng nanonood. Ang laki po ng inyong naitutulong sa buhay ko. Maraming salamat po. Kaya naman, hindi nagsasawa si Teacher Racky na gumawa pa ng mga video para po sa inyong lahat. Sana hindi rin kayo magsawang manood ng ating video. At para sa mga highly proficient teachers, umpisahan na po nating mag-comment at mag-like sa mga videos ng para sa highly proficient teachers na RPMS tool. Kasi alam niyo na, pag linabas natin yung completed portfolio, yun po ang ating magiging requirement. Okay? Thank you so much. So, we'll go straight to our explanation for Objective 8, 11, and 12. Magandang araw pong muli sa inyong lahat. Sa video na ito ay pagpapatuloy natin ang pagpapaliwanag ng tungkol sa RPMS tool for Master Teacher 1 to 4 or the Highly Proficient Teachers for school year 2022 to 2023. Ulitin lang natin, nakatulad ng sa Proficient Teachers, ang Highly Proficient Teachers also have 15 objectives from the RPMS tool. 6 of which are called the classroom observable indicators, that objective 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and all the rest are non-classroom observable indicators. Nauna na nating naipaliwanag ang first 3 non-classroom observable indicators, which are objective 2, 9, and 10. At para sa video na to, ipagpapatuloy natin ang pagpapaliwanag ng mga non-classroom observable indicators, and we will continue with a discussion of Objective 8, 11, and 12. Ang 8, reviewed with colleagues, teacher and learner feedback to plan, facilitate, and enrich teaching practice. 11. Interpreted collaboratively monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data to support learner progress and achievement. And 12. Applied skills in the effective communication of learner needs, progress, and achievement to key stakeholders including parents and guardians. Hindi po katulad ng naunang non-classroom observable indicators na diniscuss natin, ito pong susunod na tatlo ay wala pong common denominator. Naisip ko lang po na para mapaikli ang ating pagpapaliwanag ng RPMS tool for highly proficient teachers, pagsamasamahin ko na itong tatlo na to. Tapos yung susunod nating pagpapaliwanag, susunod nating video is the last 3 non-classroom observable indicators para po mapabilis ang ating paglalabas ng completed RPMS portfolio for highly proficient teachers. Anyway, let's keep going. Let us discuss the non-classroom observable indicators of the RPMS tool for highly proficient teachers for school year 2022 to 2023. We will discuss objective number 8, reviewed with colleagues, teacher, and learner feedback to plan, facilitate, and enrich teaching practice. Sa objective po na ito, kinakailangan nating mag-conduct ng LAC sessions, FGD sessions, or other collegial discussions regarding this objective every quarter. Okay? So, bawat quarter po sa buong school year, dapat nagre-review tayo kasama ang ating colleagues tungkol sa mga teacher and learner feedback para makapagplano, makapag-facilitate, and to enrich teaching practice. We also have to review a teacher or learner feedback on every collegial discussions to be able to plan, facilitate, and enrich teaching practice. Feedback, by the way, refers to information given about the teachers and learners' performance for enriched teaching practice. So, anong yung mga pag-uusapan nating teacher and learner feedback during the collegial discussions? So, ito yung mga performance ng teacher, performance ng learners, that helps enrich teaching practice. So, isi-share natin kumbaga yung mga best practices. And last one, we have to be able to make a LAC plan, minutes of the meeting with proof of attendance, and PMCF on every collegial discussion. So, this non-classroom observable indicator objective number 8 is under KRA 3 curriculum and planning. So, ang means of verification natin is an approved LAC plan. So, nagplano tayo to conduct LAC plan at pina-approve natin. We can also attach minutes of LAC, FGD session, or other collegial discussions with proof of attendance. And another one is the performance monitoring and coaching form. Para sa objective na to, we will be rated according to the quality and timeliness. Tingnan natin yung note sa baba, nakalagay, MOVs for the rating of this performance measure must contain date stamps to track conduct of such activities. Mahigpit po ang ating quality control para sa objective na to. Kailangan daw ang ating mga MOVs ay may date stamp. Pina-check natin at nalagyan ng stamp. Okay? So for the quality, we will get outstanding or score of 5 if we were able to guide colleagues in planning for coaching, LAC sessions, FGDs, other collegial discussions to plan, facilitate, and enrich their teaching practice through the use of teacher and learner feedback as evidenced by MOV2 or MOV3. So, pwede tayong mag-attach ng MOV2 o kaya MOV3 para magkaroon tayo ng outstanding. Dapat lang na ipakita natin that we guided the colleagues. Merong pag-guide na naganap during the collegial discussion. Okay? Makakakuha lang tayo ng 4 points if we only synthesize discussions with colleagues, na ipaliwanag natin, na i-discuss natin ang objective na to with our colleagues, the review of teacher and learner feedback, as evidenced by MOV2, highlighting the agreements and recommendations during coaching and mentoring sessions, meetings, LAC sessions, FGDs, other collegial discussions. So, ang MOV natin para makakuha tayo ng 4 is the minutes of the meeting. So, kung ang minutes of the meeting lang ang nailagay natin with proof of attendance at sa minutes of the meeting na i-highlight natin na tayo ay nag-discuss ng tungkol sa objective na to with our colleagues, and there are agreements and recommendations during the collegial discussion, then that's equivalent to 4 points. So magkaka 5 point lang tayo kung patunayan natin na we were able to guide the colleagues with this objective. Now, we'll get 3 points or satisfactory if we only reviewed with colleagues teacher and learner feedback through coaching and mentoring sessions, meetings, LAC sessions, FGGs, other collegial discussions as evidenced by MOV2. Ang MOV2 natin ay minutes of LAC, FGD, and other collegial discussion with proof of attendance. So, dito sa minutes of the meeting na to, ang ginawa lang natin, ni-review lang natin yung mga teacher and learner feedback, pero hindi natin inaksyonan. Hindi tayo nakapagplano, nakapag-facilitate, and we weren't able to enrich teaching practice kasi ni-review lang natin yung mga teacher and learner feedback na nakuha natin. Then we'll get unsatisfactory if we only planned for the conduct of coaching and mentoring session. Pinagplanuhan lang natin that we will conduct this collegial discussion to review teacher and learner feedback. At ang evidence natin is the approved LAC plan. Plinano natin, pero hindi na isagawa. And again, poor ang makukuha natin if there's no acceptable evidence was shown. For the timeliness, katulad ng iba pang MOVs, we should be able to facilitate collegial discussions that review teacher and learner feedback with colleagues across 4 quarters. So, any of these means of verification, makapag-attach tayo na ginawa natin for each quarter of the school year, then we'll get 5 points. 4 points lang makukuha natin kung sa 3 quarter lang tayo makakapag-attach, and 3 points kung sa 2 quarter, 2 points kung sa 1 quarter lang, at 1 point if no acceptable evidence was shown. So, for this objective number 8, ang first quarter attachment natin is the performance monitoring and coaching form. So, kung halimbawa nagkaroon ng collegial discussion during the first quarter, ayan, dated yan, September 30, 2022. Tapos, during the collegial discussion, naggawa tayo bilang master teachers ng PMCF or Performance Monitoring and Coaching Form, kung saan pinaliwanag natin yung incident description, which is about the objective, the output that we required our attendees, our ratees, the impact on jobs, that's the outcome, and reinforce or redirect, and then the signature of the rater and the ratee. At importante, may date stamp daw. Nasa RPMS tool po yun. Importanteng may date stamp. Okay, next. For second quarter, nag-attach uli ako ng another PMCF kasi nga dapat i-discuss mo tong objective na to with your ratees per quarter. So, sa second quarter, nagawa uli ako ng panibagong PMCF. So, we conducted the collegial discussion January 27, 2023. So, that's for the second quarter. And again, meron tayong date stamp. For the third quarter, I attach an approved LAC plan. So, for example, you plan to conduct a LAC session for the third quarter kasi ito pagkatapos ng mid-year break. So, naggagawa tayo ng mga LAC session dyan. So, naggawa tayo ng LAC plan and it has been approved with a date stamp. So, ito po yung ating template ng LAC plan. Kung gusto nyo pong makakuha ng template ng LAC plan, ito po ay nakapaloob sa DepEd Order number 35, Series of 2016. Ayan, nandiyan po yung template ng LAC plan. But of course, syempre, pwede kong i-share itong ating sample LAC plan. For the fourth quarter, I attach minutes of the meeting with proof of attendance. Ayan. So, nagkaroon kayo na ng another collegial discussion at naigawa nyo to ng minutes of the meeting. Kailangan naka-highlight yung ating objective. Importante naka-highlight yan lagi. And we also have the proof of attendance of teacher during the collegial discussion. And ang ating date stamp na napakahalaga dahil mahigpit ang ating quality control para sa objective na ito. So those are our attachment for every quarter for objective number 8. So, for IPCRF rating computation for objective number 8, dahil nakapag-attach tayo ng performance monitoring and review form with date stamp, we got 5 points for the quality. And because nakapag-attach tayo ng iba't ibang means of verification for each quarter, across 4 quarters yan, we get 5 points for the timeliness. Now we'll move on to another non-classroom observable indicators. That is objective number 11. Interpreted collaboratively, monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data to support learner progress and achievement. So, ibig sabihin daw, we should be able to collaboratively interpret the different monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data to support learner progress and achievement. Kasi, ang ating po mga proficient teachers will have to monitor and evaluate learner progress and achievement using learner attainment data. Ito yung RPMS tool for proficient teachers. So, with this, i-interpret natin, sasamahan natin, tutulungan natin ang mga proficient teachers on how they can on how to interpret the different monitoring and evaluation strategies. So kasama natin sila, sasamahan natin sila. We have to interpret collaboratively. Para sa mga proficient teachers, ayan yung kanilang means of verification. That those are different monitoring and evaluation strategies ng mga attainment data ng mga learners. So, ito yung mga iba't ibang monitoring and evaluation tools. So, ito yung kailangan nilang i-provide ng proficient teachers. So, for highly proficient teachers, kailangan nating i-interpret, tulungan sila na i-interpret ang mga monitoring and evaluation tools na to support learner progress and achievement. So, sa kanilang RPMS tool, ang kanilang performance indicator for the quality, kailangan ma-involve nila ang learner in the monitoring para makakuha sila ng 5 points. In the monitoring and evaluation, 4 points. Kung minonitor and evaluate lang nila ang progress and achievement based on attainment data from an individual learner lang, yun lang ang kanilang naging attachment. And 3 points kung sila ay nakapag-monitor ng class attainment data ng kabuuan. And then 2 points lang kung kabuuan lang ng department ang kanilang monitor and evaluate. And then 1 point kung walang acceptable evidence. And of course, katulad ng lahat ng ating mga non-classroom observable indicators, ang kanilang timeliness will depend on how many attachments they were able to attach across the 4 quarters of the school year. So, paano natin sila tutulungan? Let us first discuss what is learner attainment data. Ano ba yung learner attainment data? This pertains to evidences and results of various assessments that are used in the monitoring and evaluation of learner progress and achievement. So, ito daw yung mga evidences at mga resulta ng iba't ibang mga monitoring and evaluation na ginawa natin to monitor the learner progress and achievement. Ano naman yung sinasabing monitoring? It refers to the continuous and systematic use of data in order to track learner progress through a variety of forms such as daily learning log, class record, progress chart, checklist, and anecdotal record. So, ito yung ginagamit natin na mga strategies para ma-monitor ang learner progress and achievement. Formative assessment, checking for understanding, providing feedback, and other strategies that are not standardized are used to monitor learner progress in order for teachers to appropriately address misconceptions and other learning progress. while evaluation refers to the periodic and systematic use of assessment forms and strategies. For example, yung mga quarterly assessment, pre-test, and post-test. So, for evaluation, gumagamit tayo ng mga periodic and systematic. Ibig sabihin, pag periodic, quarterly, every period. Tapos yung pre-test and post-test, diba? Every period din yan. We give pre-test and then post-test in order to judge learner achievement. That is, how well the learner has learned the knowledge and or skills covered in a unit. Summative assessment, essays, presentation, group work, performances, and standardized tests are used to inform the teachers about their teaching. Learners are marked on formal evaluation tasks, and this mark is usually part of the report card grade, and that is evaluation. So, for this objective, we need to conduct quarterly LAC sessions, FGDs, or other collegial discussions or meetings to keep track and interpret collaboratively the monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data used by teachers to support learner progress and achievement. Katulad po ng iba pang mga non-classroom observable indicators, kailangan uli natin magkaroon ng quarterly collegial discussion para sa objective na ito. So, kada quarter po, magkakaroon tayo ng collegial discussions. So, for our RPMS tool for this objective, we will be rated according to the quality and timeliness again. So, for the quality, we will get 5 points if we were able to guide colleagues in the planning for the application of results of interpretation of monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data to support learner progress and achievement during the coaching and mentoring sessions, meetings, LAC sessions, FGDs, and other collegial discussions as evidenced by either MOB5 or MOB4. So, pwede tayong mag-attach ng PMCF with annotations highlighting interpretation of monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data. Nagkaroon tayo ng collegial discussion, nagkaroon tayo ng monitoring and coaching with our colleagues. Ilalagay natin yan sa annotation kung paano natin ininterpret ang iba't ibang monitoring and evaluation strategies ng mga different attainment data. Or we can also attach minutes of these collegial discussions with proof of attendance. So, kailangan lang dun sa minutes of the meeting, maipakita natin that we guided the colleagues in the planning, sa pagplano kung paano i-apply ang resulta ng ating ginawang interpretation of monitoring and evaluation strategies. So, ginaid natin sila kung paano nila gagamitin yung naging resulta ng pag-interpret natin itong iba't ibang monitoring and evaluation strategies. We will get 4 points if we synthesize discussions with colleagues on monitoring and evaluation strategies attainment data during these collegial discussions as evidenced by either MOB3 or MOB4. So, meron tayong ginawang results of collaborative interpretation. So, this is a report na kung saan pinapakita natin kung ano naging resulta nung ginawa nating collaborative interpretation. O kaya, we can also attach minutes of the meeting, pero sa minutes of the meeting, hindi natin napatunayan that we guided the colleagues. But we only synthesize discussion with colleagues. Pinaliwanag lang natin, nagbigay tayo ng example, at binigyan lang natin sila ng mga insights tungkol sa tungkol sa result ng interpretation ng monitoring and evaluation strategies. Then we'll get 3 points if we only conducted coaching and mentoring or other collegial discussions to interpret collaboratively monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data as evidence of MOB3 or MOB4. Nag-conduct tayo ng collegial discussions para i-interpret, pero hindi natin naipakita using our means of verification kung paano natin pinaliwanag or kung paano natin ginaid ang colleagues sa pagpaplano kung paano i-apply yung result of the interpretation. So, nag-conduct lang tayo. Okay? And we'll get 2 points if we only plan For the conduct, plinano lang natin na mag-conduct nitong mga collegial discussion na to para sa objective na to. As evidence is the approved LAC plan. O kaya may nagkaroon tayo ng any proof of communication with colleagues kung saan diniscuss natin. That could either be text or chat. Diniscuss natin, sige, magawa tayo ng collegial discussion. Tungkol dito sa objective na to. So, yun, naipakita natin dun sa proof of communication. That's only 2 points. And then, 1 point, syempre, pag wala tayong acceptable evidence. For the timeliness, katulad pa rin ng dati, kailangan meron tayong evidences across 4 quarters to get 5 points. 4 points kung across 3 quarters lang, 2 points, 3 points kung across 2 quarters lang, and 2 points kung if it is only for 1 quarter, at 1 point if no acceptable evidence was shown. So, for our objective 11, ang first quarter attachment natin is an approved LAC plan. So, alam na natin that we have to conduct a quarterly collegial discussion for this objective. So, nagawa tayo ng LAC plan for the entire year. So, ito yung example ng ating LAC plan. And that is our attachment for the first quarter. Kasi ang pagpaplano natin, di ba, nasa first quarter. For the second quarter, nagkaroon na tayo ng collegial discussion during the second quarter at ginawa natin to ng minutes of the meeting. Sa minutes of the meeting, kailangan naka-highlight yung objective, naka-indicate kung paano natin to isinagawa. Kailangan mapatunayan natin that we guided the colleagues in the interpretation of the different monitoring and evaluation of attainment data. And of course, kailangan may kasamang attendance sheet. For the third quarter, nag-attach na ako ng PMCF. So, nagkaroon uli ng another collegial discussion during the third quarter. And I created PMCF out of that. Alam na natin yung parts ng PMCF. Pag na natin i-discuss yan. And we also have to add annotation. Kailangan mailagay natin sa annotation that we highlight the objective and we highlighted how we guided the teachers, our colleagues in the application of the result of the interpretation of monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data. So for the fourth quarter, I decided to create another PMCF. So yun naman, ay paulit-ulit lang natin i-discuss from the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. So we can still add attach performance monitoring and coaching form. Kailangan lang lagyan natin ng annotation. So for the IPCF rating computation for objectives 11, dahil nag-attach tayo ng PMCF, performance monitoring and coaching form. Mali ako doon. Sorry, PMCF yun. With annotations highlighting interpretation of monitoring and evaluation strategies of attainment data, then we get 5 points. At dahil nakapag-attach tayo ng evidences across 4 quarters, we got 5 points for the timeliness. Let us proceed to the non-classroom observable indicators objective number 12, applied skills in the effective communication of learner needs, progress, and achievement to key stakeholders including parents and guardians. So, kailangan nakapagsagawa tayo na i-apply natin yung ating kakayahan kung paano effectively i-communicate ang ating learners' needs, progress, and achievement sa iba't ibang stakeholders including the parents and the guardians. For this objective, these are the means of verification. Any one of the following: sample of learners' test results signed by parents and corresponding evidence of improvement. Okay? Attendance sheet. So, dito sa sample of learners' test results signed by parents and corresponding evidence of improvement. So, yung test result ng bata, pinapirmahan natin na sa mga magulang at naipakita natin, kailangan nandoon na ipaliwanag natin kung paano nag-improve yung mga anak nila para maintindihan nila. Then, we can also attach attendance sheets or minutes of parent-teacher conference. Okay? Kita nyo ha, attendance sheet or minutes of parent-teacher conference. Hindi kailangan magkasama. So, nagkaroon tayo ng mga PTA meeting, i-attach natin minutes of the meeting o kaya ay attendance sheet. Next one, record of dialogue and or parent or teacher conferences and corresponding evidence of improvement. Nakipag-usap tayo sa parents, pinatawag natin sa school tungkol sa kanilang anak, then we can attach that. Kailangan lang may corresponding evidence of improvement. Next, anecdotal record communicated to and signed by the learners and or parents with corresponding evidence of improvement uli. And then sample of accomplished rubrics given for performance task and corresponding evidence of improvement. Kailangan kasi napapakita natin na para mapatunayan natin that we apply the skills in the effective communication, kailangan makapakita natin yung progress ng bata sa ating mga stakeholders. Next one, sample agreement for learners at risk signed by parents and corresponding evidence of improvement. And then signed report cards of students at risk with corresponding evidence of improvement. Parang parehas lang yun. Okay, signed report cards yung isa. Next one, accomplished home visitation form signed by the learners and or parents. Nag-home visit tayo at meron tayong accomplished home visitation forms na may pirma ni learner at ni parents. Or proof of communication with wider school community stakeholders and others, just please specify. For this objective, we will be rated according to the quality and timeliness of our MOVs. For the quality, makakakuha utilize effective strategies to communicate learners' needs, progress, and achievement to wider school community stakeholders. So, na-communicate natin. We applied effective strategies para ma-communicate ang ating learners' needs, progress, and achievement sa labas na ng paaralan to stakeholders outside the school. So, anong evidence pwede natin gamitin dyan? Proof of communication with wider school community stakeholders. Katunayan na tayo ay nakipag-communicate outside the school regarding our learners' needs, progress, and achievement. We will get 4 points if we utilize effective strategies to communicate learners' needs, progress, and achievement to parents or guardians. Okay, nakipag-communicate tayo, we utilize our effective strategies para makipag-communicate tayo ng ating learners' needs, progress, and achievement sa mga parents. So, ano evidence na pwede natin gamitin yan? Lahat po yan, lahat ng means of verification na yan ay pwede natin gamitin. Isa dyan, kahit ano dyan, pwede natin gamitin para makakuha tayo ng very satisfactory. Okay? And for satisfactory, pwede pa rin natin gamitin ng kahit ano dito, but we'll get 3 points if we only communicate with the internal stakeholders. Hindi tayo nakarating sa mga parents. Na-communicate lang natin sa co-teachers, school leaders, non-teaching staff. Doon lang natin i-communicate. We'll get 2 points kung na-communicate natin ito within the learners lang, to learners within the class. Kinausap lang natin yung mga estudyante, pero hindi nakarating sa mga parents. So, we'll only get 2 points. And 1 point if no acceptable evidence. For the timeliness, katulad pa rin ng ibang non-classroom observable indicators, we need to attach evidences across 4 quarters to get 5 points. And then 4 points kung across 3 quarters lang, 3 points if it is across 2 quarters, and 2 points if it is only for 1 quarter, at 1 point kung no acceptable evidence. So, as evidence, as attachment for the first quarter, proof of communications with wider school community stakeholders. So, dito po, this is a letter to the barangay captain, barangay chairman. We're asking for some help para makapag-produce ng PPE for our cookery student. Okay? So, that is learners' needs na i-communicate natin outside the school. Okay? So, that's 5 points already for the quality. And then, yung second quarter, nag-attach na lang ako. Quarterly naman tayo ay nagkakaroon ng PTA or yung parent-teacher conference. Gawan lang natin ang minutes of the meeting yan. That is already attachment. Okay? So, minutes of the meeting lang ang ginamit ko for the second, third, and fourth quarter. So, for our rating computation, the means of verification is the proof of communication with wider school community stakeholder. Nakakuha na tayo agad ng 5 points doon. And for the timeliness, we will have to attach 4 evidences across 4 quarters to get 5 points for the timeliness. And that's it for our explanation for objectives 8, 11, and 12. So, pwede na tayong pumunta sa ating RPMS portfolio kung saan i-attach na ilalagay na natin yung ating mga attachment. For objective 8, ayan, ilagay na natin. Tapos, linagyan natin ng annotation yan. For objective 8, papaliwanag lang natin kung anong rating ang nakuha natin sa quality, bakit, at kung anong rating ang nakuha natin sa timeliness at bakit. Yun lang, wala na tayong ibang papaliwanag dyan. Then, objective 9, na-discuss na natin to. We'll proceed to objective 11. Ayan, ito yung diniscuss natin ngayon. Ayan na, inattach na natin ang ating evidences for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter plus annotation. Kung saan pinapaliwanag uli natin kung anong rating ang nakuha natin sa quality at sa timeliness at paano natin nakuha ito. Next, ang ating objective 12. Those are our attachment for first, second, third, and fourth quarter, and then of course the annotation. For objective 12, I got a rating of 5. For the quality, papaliwanag natin kung bakit tayo nagkaroon ng 5 sa quality at saka sa timeliness. As per our attachment. So, okay na. Tapos na ang ating RPMS portfolio. We'll proceed to our IPCRF rating sheet or encoding sheet. Mag-encode na tayo sa ating encoding sheet. Okay, so we're going to encode objective 8, 11, and 12. Okay, sa encoding sheet muna tayo. We got 5 points of okay, so linagay na rin natin ang ating score for objective 11 and then 12 for the quality and timeliness. Of course, lalabas na rin yan sa ating part 1 ng ating IPCRF as an objective 8. Ayan, so may score na tayo sa objective 8 and then 11, ayan, may score na, and 12. 13, wala pa tayong score dyan. 12. Okay, and then that will also appear sa ating summary sheet. Ayan, meron tayong rating for objective 8. That's objective 8 at saka objective 11 and 12. Ayan na, may score na tayo. Okay, so tapos na natin ang ating objective 8, 11, and 12. Ayan, natapos na natin ang objective 8, 11, and 12. Ang natitira na lang nating i-discuss sa susunod na video. Pagsasabay-sabayin na rin natin ang objective 13, 14, and 15 para matapos na natin ang RPMS tool for highly proficient teachers. And right after that, ilalabas na natin ang RPMS portfolio for highly proficient teachers. Maraming salamat po uli. Kung nagustuhan niyo po ang ating video, don't hesitate to put that like. Please po, pa-like na lang ng ating video. Para sa mga hindi pa nakaka-subscribe, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell to bell all. Yung may ganun po na, yung bell po na may ganun sa magkabila. Para po hindi kayo malalagpasan mga susunod pa nating video kasi marami pa tayong video ilalabas para po sa inyo lahat. Thank you so much everyone. Salamat po sa pagpanood. Sana patuloy niyong panoorin. Huwag naman po mag-skip ng ads. Sige na po, please. Panoorin po natin ang mga ads. At saka, panoorin po natin ang video. Huwag naman po comment lang ng comment, copy-paste pa. Tapos, hindi na naman napapanood ang video, di ba? Tulungan tayo. Tutulungan ko kayo. Tulungan niyo din ako. Maraming salamat po. And I'll see you again in our next video. God bless everyone and let us always be a blessing to everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.